we need to address something that has been happening with Harry for some time. I mean, we know that his body language has been strange for years already, maybe since he met the Duchess. And he has had his moments. You remember those moments that he had this effeminate attitude or behavior. It was strange to see. But now we have in this, you know, very public display of the version that is coming out to light. And I was ready to talk about this video of him with Stephen Colbert, but I couldn't help but notice. I'm going to play this without sound. I think it's not necessary to listen to, but make sure to look at Harry's body language, because there's two clips that I want to show you. The first one is perhaps the least concerning. Maybe it's this one. Look, Harry, they began to do this. I don't know if they were kind of mocking Hallmark movies, but it was not funny. And the way they were doing it, it was so odd in so many ways. I did not get the joke. I mean, and that is strange for me, because I think that I have a good sense of humor and I can find a joke in a lot of stuff that might not be that funny, but I did not find this funny at all. In fact, at some point, this was actually bizarre. Bizarre in the sense that, no, Harry, that is the people are not getting whatever you want to show them. You are not an actor, and Stephen Colbert is not an actor either. So I don't know what they were trying to go with this, but he also had that same body language we saw in that. You remember that engagement with Meghan and Doria? Was not a real engagement because they were not royals at the time, or were they? I don't know. But this is the thing that, you know, that, okay, maybe he can look like a fish out of water, but there's another clip that you absolutely must watch that I don't understand. You know that people are saying that he was mocking Trump. Okay, but this, when he is asked about, you know, an actress that can help, you know, break into Hollywood or something, and he says, I might know one. Okay, but listen, okay, so far so good. But this is the clip that I want you to watch. You're going to watch this clip. I'm going to make sure to do some kind of mark here. And I'm going to play it. And you tell me what you see. This is Harry. We're not going to listen to his words, but we're going to see his body language. And this is it. It's so flamboyant. It's so... I know that he's trying to, you know, express himself, but that was so odd to watch. I'm going to play it again. Just make sure to not lose track of this. Watch this again. This is concerning. I don't know if this is Meghan telling him to behave like this, but this is not the way a man behaves. I mean, no, this is not how we behave. And again, I can mention that he was mocking Donald Trump in the sense that Stephen Colbert said that, no, we are not obsessed with the royalty, because Harry says that, you know, that Americans are obsessed with the royalty, and Colbert says no. And then Harry, but you elected a king. So was this dig at Donald Trump? People are talking about that. I don't want to mess much with the politics here in the Royal Road, but again, I think that was inappropriate, because I don't know what has Harry to do with that. I think that Harry doesn't even understand the slightest about American politics. Maybe not even Meghan understands that about American politics. And he also talked about, you know, getting rid of that lawsuit of Donald Trump on CBS. Again, it was this digs at Donald Trump, and I don't know why he was up for it, because you know that is really dangerous. But at this point, at this point, we have to be honest. What has Harry got to lose? Nothing. I'm pretty sure that Meghan said, you know what? Because maybe Meghan was afraid of the fallout of that horrendous holiday special that I made a video as had a good reception. Not the special, my review of Meghan's holiday special. But what Harry's doing here is pathetic. Pathetic and bringing attention to himself in a way that I don't know what to tell you. He also did this section with Colbert, in which they were doing this kind of, I don't know if I can play a few seconds of this. You know, these trends on TikTok or Instagram in which you do a lip sync of another audio track, another people talking, and you lip sync, you pretend that you're speaking like them. That's why Harry is going to sound different, not with his voice, but with a different person's voice, because they are reenacting this audio. I'm gonna play this. Make sure that you watch it with the audio, because that is the idea behind this one. Here we go.
If you was treated like a king for the day, what would you want me to do for you?
Beg for me, probably.
You'd want me to do what? Beg.
Beg. Beg.
Beg.
B-A-K. Beg.
What?
Bake.
Oh, bake!
I really did not understand the whole bag. I didn't get it. Maybe you can explain this joke to me in the comments, because I went through all of this. I think the worst part of this was not only Colbert, of course, which is pathetic, but the way that Harry faked that laughter at the end when he got the joke. After this, oh, back, and I think that Harry was free for a few seconds. He felt really free. He felt like a bird, like an actual bird with feathers and all. Remember that Harry and feathers go hand in hand, and like Meghan with candles go hand in hand. Well, that's the thing that we have. This is the thing that we have. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe you haven't known and you haven't watched Harry for longer than I have. Was Harry like this, before the 2016 thing? We know we have those pictures and those photos and those videos from Vegas and all that stuff, biting, pinching, men's nipples. I don't know, but that's at least in Venezuela, that's not something that we do. I'm pretty sure that in the United States, that's not something that people do. And I'm pretty sure that in the UK, that's not something that men do. Men, of course. So, again, this is strange in so many ways. This is bizarre. This is effeminate. This is pretty much, this is as gay as it gets. I said on X, this is the gayest shit that I've seen in some time, and I watched The Birdcage last weekend. That's one of my favorite movies. Oh my God, Gene Hackman was amazing, and Robin Williams, Hank Azaria, all of them were amazing in that movie. But I sincerely want to know, what do you think about this in the comments? And again, I can't get, maybe I can play this clip with sound.
Okay. But listen, Stephen, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I'll record a self-tape. I'll fly myself to an audition.
No, I cannot watch any more than this. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.